Hey guys, what's up? This is Eliza with Hearditherefirst, and today we're sitting down with Eric Chow, also known as Saka. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderfully.
Well, you crushed your set. It was incredible. So, first thing to ask is, how did you begin your musical journey, and what got you into producing electronic music?
Oh, that's tough. Well, I've played instruments for a lot of my life, but I didn't like really take note of electronic music until I think it was about like 15, and like it's like Rusty and Skrillex and like Caspa and all these like UKF dubstep
Oh, geez. Yeah.
OGs, and then like Scream and Benga, all this kind of like loud dubstep shit. But then I actually like left dubstep for a while.
Mm.
I got really into Four on the Floor and like um, really into house. I was like playing Party Tech before it became this huge commercial thing, which is amazing. But I mean, I don't know. It's good and bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I found the bass music stuff. I saw G Jones in Minnesota back to back in 2015. I was at the house stage and Fly Nassim. We were like going to festivals all the time together back then, and he brought me to that set, and I was candy flipping.
Nice.
And like lost my mind and thought it was like the coolest thing. And then from there, I got into like Ivy Lab and EPROM, and just like really
Awesome.
inspired my
Yeah.
bass music.
Yeah, for sure. And so, who are some of your favorite electronic artists? Are there any others who've helped you inspire your music?
Oh, for sure. I feel like I always have like a flavor of the month, like producer that I like love. And
Yeah.
then I still love them obviously, but I just like find a new fixation all the time.
Hmm.
Really into Two Hollis right now and break-ins. But also outside of that, really into like hip hop, obviously really into like Harper and just like Netspend,
Hmm.
a lot of stuff like that. Bass music wise, I feel like I've always just been inspired by a lot of the same stuff in my umbrella. Like I feel like some of them are like my friends at this point.
Nice,
But I
awesome.
always like to draw inspiration from stuff that's like not like what I'm doing. I think the
Right.
UKG stuff that's happening is really interesting and
Oh, for
fun
sure.
and
Yeah.
like really cool to like bring into dubstep. I think that crossover is really cool.
Yeah.
I love what's happening. Everything's getting like faster and also slower at the same time.
Yeah, I've
We're just like
also
sitting at
noticed that.
140 nicely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. Are there any artists outside of the electronic genre who have helped shape your music style?
Oh yeah, I love McGee. I think when I write melodic stuff, which I do sometimes,
Okay.
I feel like he really like informs me on like what to do melodically. I don't think I know the theory enough involved, even though I do play instruments. I don't think I like know all of it. Like I
What
wouldn't be able to
instrument do you
songwrite it,
play?
you know. I play the saxophone. I
Oh,
think that's like
nice.
I like
Very
more,
cool.
but I just feel like it's hard for me personally to like work it into my music well. The only time I've done it is in a couple songs. Um, but I like snuck it in there and then just like didn't
Well,
really
we'd
like
love to hear more.
keep the motif.
Yeah. So, if and when you get a creative block, do you have any go-to methods that kind of help you navigate that?
Yeah, I think like breaking down like what producing is into like little tasks really helps. Like,
Okay.
and I feel like it's really like it is really like a muscle. Like I feel like every artist has a cycle of like binge writing,
Hmm.
and then they like hit the brakes really hard, and like that's when you're like your brain needs to like almost do like a memory update. It's like a save file kind of.
Right.
You
Yeah.
gotta consolidate everything you've learned and like figure that out. Otherwise, I think you just get really burnt out if you just keep like going and never stopping.
Right.
And I think like the cool thing about art is that people are going to draw it from their experiences, and if you can hear that, it makes it like that infectious. I
Hmm.
think
For
I
sure.
think it's the only way to like hope people get it. Because
Yeah.
if they connect with it in that way, then AI doesn't. I think that's like the big harrowing thought that every artist is having is like, oh, am I just replaceable? But I think ultimately, like,
Yeah.
as long as people know that you're writing it and they know your process and who you are, I think eventually we'll have another cycle where authenticity will come back.
Right. And like it's unique to
I
you,
believe in that in human nature. And I
Yeah,
think
for sure. I completely agree.
when things get over commercialized, it's like easy to get like, sorry, I'm like rambling, but
No, go on. We
I
love
feel,
it.
I feel like it just like, it is a symptom of like late stage capitalism,
Mhm.
but simultaneously, like I think things will always equalize. I think that's the nature of humans and like humanity,
Mhm.
and patterns will emerge and like repeat themselves, and that's just history. in the
Yeah, it's
making.
really cool to think about.
But yeah, it happens on a sonic level too, and I think like that's one of the fun things about like making what is traditionally counterculture music, and now it's become like a different thing. But that's like also like some people are eating that have been doing this forever, you know.
Right.
And yeah, it's a complicated, convoluted thing. I think that's like the human experience.
Yeah.
It's like lots of grays.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
So, we love your new release with Mindset. So what are your thoughts about it? What can you tell us about it?
Oh yeah, I love it. I feel like it's a return to like my older stuff, which is like really dark. I feel like I've been
Oh,
really
okay.
focused on like this like emotive kind of duality sound, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really cool track. I like that I made it with Mindset. We like made it like 2 a.m. in Cheese Studio.
Nice.
And yeah, it just like was like a one try like song, you know. And I
Spontaneously,
feel like
like,
those are always really fun.
mm-hmm.
It was like melting in my sets for a while, and then to me it was like, yeah, I want to put this out. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. So, I think I told you earlier, but I did catch your opening set for the Of the Trees Moonglade tour, and yeah, I've been hooked on your music ever since. So, what was it like touring with Of the Trees?
Oh, I love Tyler, dude. We're really good friends. We're really close.
Yeah.
I
Did you
feel
learn like lessons along the way, and like
I
as
mean,
far as like growing?
that whole bus is just like a bunch of friends. So it really wasn't like I've been on other buses, and I love touring on buses in general. It makes it really easy to like a feel like there's a community, and like b but like have like a place to just go back to every night that's
Yeah.
consistent. I think that's rare with touring.
Yeah.
And so it's like a different type of camaraderie. Like I think every person I've toured with like that, I'm like really close with because like really shitting like next to each other, you're in the
Right.
same bathroom,
So
like
they're all the time. Yeah.
like waking up at 5 a.m. like to take a piss, and you're like looking at each other, like you can't help but like get closer, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But like I feel like I've known Tyler for a while in that capacity, so it was really and a lot of the people at that bus, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So it just felt like summer camp with like friends more than like work or like touring. Like,
That's awesome. It didn't feel like work to you.
Yeah, not at all. It felt and it felt cool to like hang out with a bunch of people who think about art the same way I do. Like, I think I meet a lot of people in this industry. Like I meet are really sweet people, and I actually like them as humans.
Oh, nice.
When it comes to sonic palette, not my thing. Like, and like it doesn't get. It's not like it's a bad thing that we don't agree on music, but it's a separation of like what we're trying to accomplish. Whereas like I feel like a lot of the artists on Tyler's tour bus that I was with, like we have the same kind of vision about art and like what we see is similar. So it's really validating, I think, as an artist to like try and paint like a picture you think is like notable to like have other artists be like, yeah, I think that's a cool thing.
I'm sure you just like, exchange different ideas, as you get also like-minded and learn things from each other.
Totally. Yeah.
Set Me Free. What was the inspiration behind that track?
Oh, I love that song.
So good.
It's about it's about like new chapters for me. I feel like it was like an evolution in my life at that time. So it's kind of like a timepiece for me of like kind of taking back ownership of like what I'm trying to do. Cause I feel like for a while I was really, really discouraged and like felt like I couldn't make the kind of shit I wanted to make and have it be heard. Cause I think I enjoyed like a moment like that, and sometimes I feel like for artists, it all feels like so fleeting, but I think it's just like, it's the nature of it. It's the nature of life. It's like cycles. And yeah, so that song is kind of about that. Like I think,
like evolving and
evolving in the beginning, letting go of like that energy.
New chapters. I love it. So, do you have any upcoming collaborations you can tell us about?
I mean, I have some like cool songs. I have this one song with Keizo, which surprisingly is like very left field.
Interesting.
But I feel like he's like on this like really cool journey of getting more into that vibe. And let me think. I have a song with Beast Boy I really like. He's kind of like out of my realm. He's more of this like blend of like almost like hyper pop dubstep that I love. And so that'll be cool. But honestly, a lot of originals coming out soon. I'm trying to like, I enjoy flips, and I don't know, I might just like fuck around and put them out. But yeah, my focus right now is like putting out this EP. I think it's like a lot of my best originals, and like, yeah, just like I think it'll be my last EP before I like try to get into like more album shit.
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna like pursue artistically what I like, I think, and just like have blinders on, because like I think paying attention to the other noise is like, you do what you can do,
Yeah, for sure. So I'm going to close things off by asking, what do you want your fans to know about the Saka project moving forward?
Yeah, I expect different BPMs,
Okay.
but the two same BPMs, really.
Right.
I think it's just a duality. I just go back and forth between like, I like having constraints in my art. I feel like it makes me write better shit. So
Constraints, like
yeah, like I'm gonna have a universe of stuff that fits within like, you know, the liquidy stuff I do,
Yeah.
and then like the 140 groovy stuff I do, and there'll always like be like a duality of that.
Nice. We're so excited. Thank you so much, Eric.
Yeah,
We're so happy to sit down with you
you.
today. Awesome.
Okay, sweet.